Can you explain your thoughts on this, on the human singularity versus versus the technological singularity?
The tech singularity. Right. Well, the human singularity, it's all about human destiny and how responsibility for human destiny is distributed. All right? If there's a tech singularity, if there's a human singularity, we all get to participate in the decision about our destiny and where it's going and how to realize it. All right? That distributes the whole thing over humanity as a whole, and no one gets left out. If we have a tech singularity, everything will be controlled by the people who own the technology. Those are mega corporations, okay, run by people who are not typically very nice or public-spirited people. They're highly acquisitive. Okay, they tend to be narcissistic, Machiavellian, sadistic sometimes. Basically, these are not all good people. I mean, there are exceptions. There's some people, that have a lot of money or are in charge of various kinds of technological enterprise that aren't totally bad people. But when you put too many of them together, they start getting the idea that they're elite and they should be in charge. And they start deciding that people are useless eaters. There are too many of them, and for the good of the planet, and really because they're a nuisance, we have to get rid of them. All right, this kind of talk has been going on for centuries. All right, a lot of people aren't aware of it, but the elite tend to form these ideations when left to their own devices. Okay, so if there is a technological singularity with them owning all of the technology, that technology will be used against the human species. It's almost certain, and that is called a parasitic divergence, where they become a parasitic subspecies of the human race, and the rest of us become their hosts.
Now, the human singularity, it's one that you advocate for, something that we should have instead of the technological singularity. What is the human singularity?
Well, it's been laid out by others. For instance, Teilhard de Chardin. You're probably familiar with him. He was a Jesuit priest who came up with this idea of the omega point. Okay, we're approaching this quickening of consciousness where we're going to realize what we are, who we are, our relationship with God and reality, and fulfill our destiny. And this is going to be this huge worldwide global event, and it's going to save us and allow us to pass through the great filter and realize our destiny. That's what it is.
He used that term, great filter, or did you just come up with that? Great filter.
No, great filter is a term that's been around for a while. It's basically every species, as it develops technology and starts killing itself with pollution and overpopulation, all the rest of it, every species comes to a point where it either has to grow up and live sanely and sustainably in its environment, or it dies.